Hey, what's happening? This is Uncle Pete. All right, so in this video, there's two things I want to cover. Number one, you can see that we had a very good week last week, 13 wins, only 3 losses. And in the live trading sessions with Miss Jenny, they did 7,446 pips on the indices. So it was a really good week. But more importantly, what I want to talk to you about in this particular video, if you're going to be a bunny rabbit, hopscotch kind of person, then just don't get into this industry. There's a lot of people who come through, they say, hey, we want your services, or I want to trade Forex and I want to do this and that. And the problem is that they don't stick around long enough to reap the rewards. Do you get what I'm saying? You don't stick around long enough. You're in and out of many different things and you're not there consistently. So what separates the professional traders, the banks, and the institutions, everybody who you're trying to beat in this industry, what separates them from you is consistency. What happens is that sometimes you'll get into the market and it just so happens that week it's just going to be a turbulent week. I'm sorry, it is. It's just the way it is. It's as if retail traders forget that there's actually a market that actually provides for you. But sometimes that market will have a fit because of news events, war broke out, whatever. So retail traders come in assuming that they have a little strategy or this and that, but there should never be any turbulence. We all technically know this, but realistically, the average retail trader, they don't. So when the turbulent times come in and hit, you bounce out, you quit, I don't want to do this, and you quit. And then you come back thinking that, oh, well, I'll come back, and you're in and out. You're never consistent. But the difference between you and the average pro trader is that they're very consistent no matter what happens, because they know what happens is they don't judge their success based on every trade. The retail trader does. Every professional trader I've ever met, they always say, okay, here was my winning percentage for the month. So what they do is they calculate all their losses, because it could have just been a bad trading week, which we've had because of news events such as inflation numbers, job numbers, CPI numbers. So those things is causing the market to jump. There is literally nothing you can do about that. Literally, you can have the perfect setup where if some information comes out, it makes the market go nuts. And there you go. You can lose a perfectly good setup trade. And it doesn't mean that the strategy you had, your technical analysis was bad. It just means that the market went through its phase of having a spasm at that time. But the average retail trader jumps out and says, oh, I want to quit. I don't want to do this anymore and this and that. And they're never consistent. But what happens is the professional trader comes into the trade using only 1 or 2% risk anyway. So if you have $100 and you only putting up $1 to $2, why would you even have a fit over 1 or 2 or 3 trades that didn't work out? Because that's only like what? If you're doing 1%, that's only 3% of your account. So you still got 97% of your account left. If you're doing 2%, that's only 6%. 2% on every trade, that's only 6% of your entire portfolio. You get what I'm saying? So you still got 94% left. Why are you having a spasm, baby? Relax. When you're trading, you're going to have losses. Intellectually, people know this, but emotionally, it's not connecting. You want to talk about winning percentages. But the problem is that you don't stick around for the percentage, because in order to create a winning percentage, you have to have time have gone by and a number of trades that's gone by. The average professional trader doesn't judge their winning percentage until at least 100 trades. You judge them off the first 3. You get what I'm saying? So for an example, the 3 losses, typically they were early in the week. But then after that, we went on a straight winning streak. Did you stick around for it? Even if you're trading on your own, you may have lost a couple of trades in the beginning of the week. Did you stick around with the same strategy and just say, I'm going to remain consistent on your own? Or did you do something else, went on YouTube trying to find a new strategy? See, you're not consistent. You're bouncing around. You know there should be wins and losses, but when the actual losses come, you have a fit and become inconsistent. That is what's holding you back. Nothing more, nothing less. With our service, we get losses just like the average person, but we just stay consistent because we know that, hey, even with losses, we're recouping, not that big of a deal. And we just keep it rolling and being consistent. That's the difference between you and professional traders. So the moment you fix that, you start seeing the sunshine in your portfolio again. Okay? See you in the next video.